Hello, my name is David Risley and I am the Chief Blogger here on WebbyOnline.com. This is my first video post officially on this site. Now I have done a few other videos, maybe 2 or 3 on this website in the past, but they were basically just your typical blog posts, and now they're in the archive somewhere. With my recent web design of WebbyOnline.com, I'm actually featuring my latest video post on the home page, so you can watch it right there. So now I'm going to start doing these video posts. Probably I'm going to shoot for at least once a week, and then in between obviously I'll be writing posts as usual. So in this one I thought I would talk for a minute about Twitter. Twitter is an interesting beast, and it's something that I've written about it in the past. I think the title of the blog post was, "Is Twitter of any use to anybody?" Because my first reaction to Twitter was, hell no. I mean, I was shooting for some reasons to use Twitter, and I couldn't really come up with anything that would have motivated me to use it. I did sign up with an account basically in order to see what all the hubbub was about, but I didn't really get it, and I wasn't really posting to it that often. Recently I've been seeing that more people, especially bloggers, have been getting involved with Twitter. I was recently over at Blog Orlando, which is a blogger unconference, which was actually quite cool, but Twitter was a big item over there. A lot of people were using Twitter. It was kind of an ongoing joke that by the time somebody said something, it was going to be posted on a bunch of Twitter accounts. And I thought that was kind of cool. Now, one of the other things that they were doing was using the Blog Orlando Twitter account to keep everybody updated on what was going on at the event. And I thought that was really ingenious, because what would happen is, for example, I've got a little Palm. Let me see. Right here, I've got a little Palm Pilot. And it can accept text messages. I can send text messages very easily. And what I do is I go onto the Twitter.com website. I follow the Blog Orlando tweets, or whatever you want to call them, and I could turn on notifications to SMS, which is a cell phone, and throughout the day I was getting SMS messages from Twitter about whatever the organizer of Blog Orlando needed to notify us of. So I thought that was pretty cool. Also from there I went ahead and decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and resurrect my Twitter account. And I started posting a few things from this phone while I was just sitting over there at the Rollins College is what it was called. And sure enough, I could post here on my phone and it would show up over on my website, because while I was over there in Orlando, I decided to hook up my Twitter account to PCMech.com, which is my largest website. So now when you go to the PCMech homepage, you'll see a link to my Twitter account on the right side, and then down at near the bottom of the homepage you will see my latest Twitter updates. So I thought it was kind of neat that sitting here from this cell phone I could actually post something that would show up on the PC Mechanic homepage. Now, I figured Webby Online is probably an even more appropriate place to put it. So what I decided to do was, on this redesign, I stuck all my Twitter updates in the right side of the page. So the reason I did that is because now, even if I'm not posting full long posts as regularly, the Twitter things only take me a minute, so I can say boom, 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 and it goes onto the Twitter account and it shows up on the site. So it's kind of like a little mini blog that I can take advantage of under WordPress here on WebbyOnline.com when I don't have time to do the big long posts. So I thought that was a really cool use as a blogger of Twitter. So obviously in the last week or so I've found that I have a use for Twitter as a blogger on my sites using the Twitter plugin. Now this I think it's called Twitter Tools plugin that I downloaded for WordPress. It's done by Alex King, and it works quite well. You just simply install it as a plugin, activate it, flip it on, and you've got Twitter updates. So it's quite easy. You can also update Twitter right from your WordPress control panel. I haven't tried that yet. I'm assuming it works fine. Typically I've been either using this or going straight to the Twitter.com homepage and just posting from there. So, but that's the blogging side, and then of course the notification side that I witnessed at Blog Orlando, which I thought was pretty cool. So, you know, if you're organizing an event or you're trying to organize a group to do something, use Twitter, and it sends automatic SMS messages to your cell phone. So And most people have cell phones today that can send and receive text messages. It's pretty normal. So I think that's a really cool thing, and I'm starting to understand why people are getting onto the Twitter bandwagon and finding use to it. Now there are some people probably who are just using it because, hey, it's out there, and they haven't really put it to a good use. You know, some of the text message freaks that just like to message everybody, and they can text message at light speed on their phone. That's great. I'm not one of those people. I needed to have something practical to put this thing to use before I was going to bother with Twitter. So I finally found something. So if you have any other way that you're using Twitter, I'd be interested in seeing. So feel free to post a comment on this video post, and let me know what's going on in your world of Twitter, and if you're using it, or if you think it sucks, or whatever the heck you think. I'd like to know. I'm interested. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this first video post, and I hope to do more as time goes on here on webbyonline.com.